just got back from the most insane fishing trip of our lives. We went to Capos, Costa Rica, and I got invited by my friend Jennifer to fish the first ever Pescadora Billfish Championship. So this was actually a ladies only fishing tournament, and I knew I was going to learn a lot on this trip, but I learned so much about bill fishing that I think it's my new favorite kind of fishing. So we fished for 3 days, but the first day we went pre-fishing for the tournament. Now there's a few different reasons why you want to pre-fish before a tournament. One is so you kind of have an idea of where the fish are, so you know where to start fishing the next day for the actual tournament. And then the other one is so everyone actually gets to fish together, so everyone's kind of on the same page for the actual tournament. Another thing that was really great about this pre-fishing day is that Victor also got to go fishing, because the next 2 days were all about the girls, so he also got a chance to fish on this day. All right, so here is day 1 of pre-fishing out of Capos, Costa Rica. I hope you enjoy. And we're gonna run about 30 miles, which is gonna take around an hour to get there, and then that's where we're gonna start fishing. Line's back out as quick as we got them in. First fish in Costa Rica, first Pacific sail. Absolutely awesome. I'm so stoked right now. And in this tournament, you're actually allowed to have the guys hook the fish for you, and then you can reel it in. Which there is 2 different categories. There is, you can hook it yourself and then reel it in, or you can have someone hook it for you and then reel it in. Which I told them that if they want to talk me through hooking it myself, I'll definitely do that. So we'll see. And maybe I'll get to hook one on my own. But still, so stoked. That was awesome. All right, so let me give you guys a little rundown on catching these sailfish. Now, I was actually very happy that we had a pre-fishing day, because I had never fished this style of trolling for billfish like this before. So I learned a lot. I basically was just kind of watching everyone to figure out what to do, and absolutely amazing how everyone worked together and was so fast, and it was like a well-oiled machine how everyone was on the same page, and it was absolutely awesome. With this tournament, it was all catch and release of billfish, and then you could also catch like tunas and mahis, which obviously aren't catch and release, but with all the billfish, it's catch and release. So when you hook a fish, you leave the rest of your lines out, hoping that you're gonna hook another one, because a lot of times these fish are actually in schools together. So when you hook that fish, the captain's going to do a giant loop, and once you get basically sideways to the fish is when you can start gaining line back on it. And once you can start getting line back on it, then the captain's going to back the boat down towards the fish. Now with this style of fishing, it's very fast paced, and you're not trying to tire these fish out because it's all catch and release. So you wanna hook the fish, catch the fish, and release the fish, honestly, in less than 5 minutes. Now, because you're catching these fish so fast, they don't really have a chance to tire out. So when you get them to the boat, they're very lively, as you guys can see in the video. They're going crazy, so you don't have a chance to take the hooks out of these fish. But we're using single circle hooks, and they're gonna rust out very fast, so you don't really have to worry about that. All right, so that was my first Pacific sail. Now here's Victor's chance to catch his first one.
Multiple times too, didn't it?
Yeah, I think he came up to the boat, like side of the boat like twice, but he wouldn't eat a bait, but pretty awesome. Good job, Vic.
2 for 2 now.
Yep. I've caught Atlantic sailfish back home in Florida, but these are Pacific sailfish, and they are way bigger than the ones we have at home. Atlantic sailfish average around 20 to 40 pounds, but these Pacific sailfish average more around 60 to 80 pounds. They're a giant fish, and that sail is just incredible. Sailfish are the fastest fish in the ocean, and they have been clocked up to 70 miles per hour. And when you hook these guys, they go absolutely insane, doing backflips out of the water and just doing an incredible display that I don't think any other fish really does. Now, hooking these fish is no easy task. Sometimes you mess up your hook set and they leave and they won't eat again, but sometimes they do come back and they'll eat the same bait or go to a different bait and eat that one, which is what happened with this fish, so here we go.
Miles on, you can dump it, and then put let it go. Real strong, real strong, real strong. Good, now push the drag up. Oh, there it is, jump.
Oh my god, this one's freaking giant! All the lines that you have out behind the boat are called your spread. Now in the spread, we have 4 rigged ballyhoos that have hooks, we have 2 dredges, and we have 2 teasers. So a dredge is basically like an umbrella with a bunch of lines hanging down that's supposed to mimic a ball of bait. Then your teasers are like a squid chain or a daisy chain, and the dredges and the teasers are supposed to bring the fish up and attract the fish. And sometimes those fish are trying to eat those fake baits, so you have to make your rigged ballyhoo with the hook look more appealing to them so that they eat that and leave those dredges and the teasers alone. All right, so here's Jennifer with fish number 4 of the day. All right, so we got number 4 on. Jennifer's hooked up. That's number 4 for the day. Woohoo!
What time is it?
So this first day of pre-fishing, we caught 4 of the 7 sailfish that came up in the spread, and I thought that was pretty good. I mean, I caught my first 2 Pacific sailfish, and I was stoked. But then the next 2 days of the tournament days were insane. We caught 10 sailfish the first day of the tournament, and 17 sailfish the second day of the tournament. And those videos are coming up, so you do not want to miss them, guys, so stay tuned for those. Now here's a little footage from when we first got to Costa Rica, and we went to a well-known attraction called Crocodile Bridge. First stop on the way from the airport, we stopped at, I guess they call it like Crocodile Bridge. Crocodiles right under the bridge, just laying up on the bank. So cool.
Underneath the water?
That's so cool.
Yeah, look at his mouth.
So they're just always here hanging out under the bridge?
They feed them through here, or it doesn't look feed. Did they do the boat tour? They do boat tours where they feed them whole raw chicken.
What do you think?
It's wild. I mean, Costa Rica is beautiful so far.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed and possibly learned something new about tournament billfish fishing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.